Now climbs back on. Stand by. Race one. Away and running. The 7 Molly Tapper had a hesitating start, providing break sharp, and so did Bounty Killer. Up the fence is Divine Promise to take that second spot away. Chasing Artemis came away in fourth in front of Touch of Madness. Molly Tapper is second last, and Destined to Dance is last of all. They race down towards the back of the track, and providing she's unopposed in the first of the day and shows the way a length and a half. Bounty Killer tracks the speed in second, and Divine Promise takes the trail up the rail. Very wide for Molly Tapper to join fourth with Chasing Artemis. Destined to Dance has one beaten, and Touch of Madness had a lot of support and is dead last, passing the 3 furlong point. So providing still controls things up front, but that lead has shrunk to only half a length. Bounty Killer in between rivals, and Molly Tapper is moving sweetly on the outside. Chasing Artemis is deep on the course while Divine Promise rides that rail there into the stretch, and Molly Tapper takes the lead and kicks for home with a 1-length advantage. Here comes Divine Promise trying to squeeze on through. Battling on the outside is Chasing Artemis, and Chasing Artemis has all the momentum at 3-1 from off the pace today. Chasing Artemis was second to none. Molly Tapper was second, Bounty Killer was third, and Divine Promise was fourth. Away and running to a nice even start. Stage Left was quick off the blocks, but so was Baracho. Dollarization tries to grab third away from Holy Synchronicity. On the mark is second last, and Jeopardy James is last of all. Down to the 4.5 to go, and Baracho controls the affair and shows the way 3/4 of a length at odds of 3-5. Stage Left is tracking second, while Dollarization rides that rail but is in a bit of traffic passing the 3. Holy Synchronicity is deep on the course as they get ready to navigate the far turn run. On the mark is second last, and Jeopardy James trying to tack on to the other 5. Midpoint around the one and only turn. Stage Left is raising the stakes to Baracho, who needs to do a little bit better at the quarter pole. Stage Left is kicked away right now. Baracho's in deep with the money on. Homeward bound now, and Stage Left has made short work of the opposition. Baracho very erratic in the stretch run, won't even land a placing at this point. Dollarization battles Holy Synchronicity for the balance, and it's Stage Left who pours it on when asked. Stage Left looks sharp in victory today over Dollarization. Then came Holy Synchronicity, and Jeopardy James was fourth. Away Yan running. Great speed today from SK's Heart. Towards the outside, Sullivan Street is also right there. The rail belongs to Peace Fire. And now Fire at Midnight wants to take control of the race. And Best Worst Idea was very erratic and very wide, passing the 7. So up and around the first turn they go. SK's Heart controls things despite those astronomical odds and leads the way 3/4 of a length. Fire at Midnight's on hold in that second place position. And up the inside, Peace Fire's traveling sweetly in third. Sullivan Street with the money on is right there too, and Best Worst Ideas had a terrible trip and is very rank on the outside. But you can toss a blanket over them at the 5 furlong peg, only 2 lengths would cover tip to tail, and Fire at Midnight takes the fight to SK's Heart at the 4.5. Best Worst Ideas finally settled down and to be a third place position. Peace Fire's behind the speed, and so is Sullivan Street. Still only 2 lengths would cover tip to tail as they get ready to negotiate the far turn run. Still at the rail is SK's Heart. Fire at Midnight is boxing on, and deep on the course is Best Worst Idea. Still in fourth is Sullivan Street, and Peace Fire's last of all. 5/16 to go. Fire at Midnight, she now has the pace in her hands. Best Worst Idea is trying to get on track, and so is Sullivan Street. Heads turn for home. Fire at Midnight calls the shots. The lead's a length and a quarter. Sullivan Street switched off that rail and trying to take a clear shot at an expanding leader. Fire at Midnight's built up a 2-length lead. Sullivan Street starting to make inroads now and hits its best stride. And here comes Sullivan Street on attack mode. Fire at Midnight trying hard. These two face off. Sullivan Street had the momentum. Sullivan Street has won it over Fire at Midnight, and then came Peace Fire. Away Yan running. A little bit of an awkward start for Giordani. Conspiracy Fact in between rival strikes the front. Stacks of Silver probes up the paint, and Winter's Ghost is right there too as they charge past the 15/16 pole. So Stacks of Silver takes the inside trail but is headed by Conspiracy Fact, who leads the charge into the first turn. Winter's Ghost came away a patiently ridden third over Deep Faith in fourth position, and Giordani has to mount a bid from the back of the pack and is a long-looking last. 6 furlongs to go in a paceless affair, and Conspiracy Fact has it all his own way today. The lead's a length and a half. Winter's Ghost is off the fence for a clear shot at Conspiracy Fact in second, and Stacks of Silver continues to benefit with that sweet rail skimming run. Deep Faith outrunning those odds is a lot closer to the pace today, and Giordani gets a niggle and is still 7 lengths down from the leader up top, which is Conspiracy Fact. He hasn't been challenged as they pass the 4. The lead's only 3/4 of a length. Winter's Ghost is right there shadowing his every single move. Deep Faith is 3 wide. Stacks of Silver comes under a ride, and Giordani is trying to mount to bid. Now only 4 lengths would cover tip to tail. Around the corner they go. Deep on the course is Deep Faith. Conspiracy Fact starts to slowly give way. Winter's Ghost in the thick of it too, and here comes Giordani making an eye-catching move. 3 wide at the top of the stretch. Stacks of Silver's also in for the fight as they turn for home, and Giordani swoops to the front. Winter's Ghost tries the counter in second. Deep Faith is running a cheeky race, and these 3 go toe-to-toe. In tight was Deep Faith, didn't impede the progress of Winter's Ghost, however, and Winter's Ghost keeps on finding at 7-1. Winter's Ghost was second to none. Over Giordani, Deep Faith, Stacks of Silver, and Conspiracy Fact was the last one home. Away and running. Slow to go was In Her Cups. Great speed from Delta Charm today. Mo Traffic is also right there along with Cherish Wish and Hot Bottom Girl. Deep on the course is Pink Sunset now landing third. Cherish Wish backs up fast, passed by In Her Cups, and Queen Jellybean was the one who was reluctant to load. 3.5 furlongs to go. Delta Charm, nice and relaxed, shows the way by half a length. Hot Bottom Girl is hot in pursuit in second, and wide outside trip for Pink Sunset in third. Mo Traffic is looking for the out. There's a gap of 3 back to In Her Cups, Queen Jelly Bean, and Cherish Wish. Past the quarter pole, and Delta Charm continues to strut her stuff at the top of the stretch. Mo Traffic right now is the only threat in second, and here comes Cherish Wish in that yellow cap up the rail. One more furlong to go, and Mo Traffic confronts Delta Charm. These two toe-to-toe, final 16th. Delta Charm still leading. Mo Traffic now trying to overhaul and does in the concluding stages. Mo Traffic has won it over Delta Charm, Cherish Wish, and Queen Jellybean. Away and running. Excellent speed from Sansa Ariel today. Also tapped for some early speed is Two a set to the outside, and they've kicked away by 3. Biogenic Babe gets a hot pace to chase, and Blaze On deep on the track is moving sweetly into that third place position. Grand Spun scampers up the rail. My Cajun Lady also joins that fight. Only 2.5 lengths would cover tip to tail as two ladies go to the mat of the 4 furlong point. Sansa Ariel takes the inside route. The lead's only a neck. Two a set is on the prowl, and second. And now Biogenic Babe is trying to wagon weave her way through. Blaze On still holding third. Grand Spun rides a rail but comes under a ride. And my Cajun Lady's trying to pass Grand Spun. The quarter pole looms for two a set. But now Biogenic Babe is trying to press past the speed. Blaze On is deep on the track. Sansa Ariel went too fast too early as they turn for home. Tuisek continues to lead the charge. Biogenic Babe has 200 more yards to get past the speed, and now Biogenic Babe pours it on. Tuisek weakens in second. Up the inside, Sansa Ariel with Blaze On, and late on the scene is My Cajun Lady. Biogenic Babe was first. Tuisek was second. Blaze On was third, and My Cajun Lady rolled home to be in a fourth place photo. Track is cleared. Set. Away and running. Good speed today for Shine Like a Diamond. Systemic Risk is also showing plenty of early zip. And Insightful came away in third. Deep on the track is Chloe Rose in front of a Sue. And Animal Princess is last of all in the opening furlong. So it's Shine Like a Diamond coming away with the lead. And the lead's expanded to be half a length. Systemic Risk is right there shadowing her speed in second. Insightful starts a steady advance while Deep on the track and a Sue rides that rail. Chloe Rose comes under a ride and Animal Princess still brings up the rear, but Shine Like a Diamond hasn't been asked whatsoever. Passes the quarter pole with a 1.5 length lead. Systemic Risk gets a couple of reminders and trying to squeeze on through the rail opening, and Insightful is 3 deep as they turn in. Shine Like a Diamond still has plenty of gas in the tank here. Systemic Risk is right there trying to squeeze on through. Has space, a little green though inside the final 1/16 of a mile. Shine Like a Diamond is holding on. Shine Like a Diamond gives Jamie Rodriguez his fourth win on the day over Systemic Risk, Insightful, and Chloe Rose. set. Away and running. Good speed, one from the outside from Sutton Valley today. There's Trophy Room in Seeing Red. Deep on the track is Superstition. And now Code Name Brody tosses that blue cap into the ring to get over to that second place position, and Lost the Legend now grabs fourth. Those are the first six upon settling down, with the last three including He's on Fire, Notion to Tap It, and Prussian Blue wants no part of this today. Down to the four they go, and Sutton Valley has amassed a 4-length lead, and it's a comfortable one at that, past the 3.5. Trophy Room takes up the chase in second, while Code Name Brody is one path off the rail. Lost the Legend trying to hold down third, coming under a ride is Superstition, but starting to respond. And Seeing Red's in traffic as the quarter pulls in sight. For Sutton Valley, the first one in and one of the first ones away, protecting a 2-length lead. Trophy Room continues the chase, and Superstition is very wide. Off the turn, Sutton Valley still leads despite going very wide, but they're closing in inch by inch. Here comes Trophy Room on the far outside inside the final furlong. Sutton Valley still protecting a 1.5-length lead. Trophy Room is running out of ground and running out of time. Sutton Valley is home first. Over Trophy Room, then Superstition. Fourth place photo between Notion to Tap It and Code Name Brody.